Good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be, or good evening, or good night. This is Jen at Jen's Arty Inclinations, a place to create, share, and play.
Hello, hello, hello. All right, back for the 2022 Collage Challenge, which is hosted by Leigh's Art Studio and Art and Junk Journals with Julie. So, we are now doing April, and these are our prompts. Boho, the theme is time or date, colour is red or pink, paper is music paper or pianola paper, focus is bird, angel or cherub, marks are outlines and shadows, shape is triangles, and there is a swap or bonus that you can use, which is playing cards and so forth. So what you can see here is I don't really normally work with triangles, so I took some pictures, got some inspiration, and then I did this background, and what I did was doodling on one side so that I could collage on the other. So I've done a few little bird doodles, there's some time there, a few different bits to bring in the theme. This background is probably the only bit that's a bit boho in this. I realised that actually I find it really hard to collage boho. Probably I can do it in junk journaling a little bit more because I'd probably use some fabrics, although I could have certainly collaged some fabrics. I don't know. Let me just keep coming up with excuses. And I don't think I did a swap or bonus. However, we'll just look at this, see how it came out. I will let you know, I'm not thrilled with my end result, but I loved doing it. Like, I just really enjoyed the process. So that doesn't matter. The end result is just that I didn't feel like it was completely finished, and I had some ideas on how to do that, but I didn't want to lose the elements of what I had in the challenge being able to be seen. So anyway, I just kept it. I did faff a lot, but there was a point where I thought, I just need to leave this. I've enjoyed it. I've learned a lot. I don't want to frustrate myself. So I had lots of fun cutting out all these boidies. Do love little boidies. So I was quite excited when that was in the theme. And I do, as I said, faff quite a bit. I move different birds all around the page. There's one point where they all go upside down. I got to use these lovely little ticket stickers that came with your creative studio. And it was so much fun working on such a big page. I really don't normally do that with my collages, so that was fantastic to challenge myself to try something bigger, I guess. And so here we go. Now, I'm just using the little stickers there that came with your creative studio, as I think I already said. Here I just cut out these lovely red flowers that were on one of my napkins. So I popped them down. I thought I'd get a bit of show through, but because they're so brightly coloured, I didn't really, but I still just love the effect. And I really do like using napkins in my projects. And I did want a few different textures in this collage. So I had like some tissue papers, I had some napkins, I had some normal pages. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Now this piece of music that I'm ripping out, it had the word Scotland in the lyrics, and well, my family, our heritage is Scottish. I mean, the closest relation is my grandmother lived in Scotland. Other than that, it's my great-grandparents on both sides. But yeah, it's always nice just to come across some kind of a Scottish reference, whether it be a bit of tartan or, a lyric in a song. So I tried so hard to get this boho-looking file card into this collage, but I just in the end couldn't work out how to make that blue work with all the reds that I had. And it's kind of funny because I struggled getting orange into my last collage, and actually I've got loads of orangey tones in this. But look, red and pink, I promise it is red and pink in there. Alrighty. The birds are actually out of one of those collage books that you can cut things out of. I loved the idea of this toucan holding on to the timepiece there. What is it? It's not a timepiece, it's a clock. And I really love that in collage when you have unusual things put together. An elephant sitting on a normal chair, or those real different perspectives. You just get to play with unusual and quirky things. So I've really enjoyed this challenge, just getting some more practice and sort of getting more confident with what I'm trying to put down on the page. And the fact that I've even gone bigger just shows that I'm slowly growing in confidence. Now here, I had lots of fun. I put the birds upside down, I put them back to front, I kept on just, I don't know, I was kind of telling a story. They were all kind of talking to each other in my mind. So yeah, might be losing it a bit. Well, no, I don't think there's any might about it. I think that happened long, long, long ago. So my eccentricities are able to play and have lots of fun while I'm collaging. So yeah, that's another lovely thing about it. So I kind of tried to do that triangle thing where you have 3 points around your page. And it's lovely just sitting with the paper and moving things around and seeing what you like and seeing what might work, what doesn't work. That was a little stamp that was put onto a little grungy piece of paper that had a clock on it. I got that in one of my Etsy collections. I love that funny looking stork kind of bird there. I know that some of you will know the proper names. I ain't one of those people. Now, in the end, I was going to put this bird on a massive big bit of music paper and I was just looking at it, and then what I decided was part of the challenge. So I've used the music to kind of outline the page as well, but part of the challenge was outline. So in the end, I cut an outline for this bird. So that's cut out of normal book page, and then I've put him onto in the end, a music sheet branch sort of thing. And I really love that. So I'm going to do that more, cutting out images and then cutting out the book page behind them to put them on. Pretty cool. Oh, sorry about the noisy background here today, folks. I have to keep stopping and starting this. I have a 13-year-old home and he's being very noisy and coming in and chatting and opening doors and closing doors and doing all sorts of things. And of course, you know, it's such a short little voice, but it always happens, doesn't it? So he should be at school, but he decided that just wasn't fun today. So here I'm just using the pen to do some outlines around the actual figures. So I'm doing some shadows and some outlines. So that was really quite fun. Here's a bit of a close-up so you can kind of see roughly what I'm doing. And that definitely did make it look more finished in the end. So I feel it can sit here, but I could obviously do a lot more to this as well. It was really inspiring for other projects that I want to do, and it was lovely to be able to use the birds. So as always, I love Leigh and Julie's challenges. I feel like they're really supportive of us throughout, but also they really do get me thinking. I feel like I can do them because they're only once a month, and I'm really looking forward to the doodle one coming up in a couple of weeks. So I hope you enjoy, and I really hope you check everybody else out as well. In the end, I just inked around the edges a little bit, and I did it on both sides. I did it on the doodling as well. I really do feel that brought it all together. And you know, I just can't do a project unless I'm inking. So that's my theory. But there it is, the completed piece, and I hope you enjoyed it. I do hope you go and check out everybody else in the hashtag 2022 Collage Challenge, APR for April.
You can like and subscribe below, and as always, keep creating. See you next time. Bye.